of the Frostlands. So you guys don't ask why I'm going with it. Cyan, I don't even know his name. That's literally what it is. But today, hope Elliott's cross the production area. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go in. Alright, everyone, you're ready. Luckily, we can, died. Commentary. Content. Ah, boy. Perform fire attacks. Okay.
Machines being made. As the spirit said. I'll try to find a way through.
I'm sorry, what is that? Give me a minute. Show us again. Alright guys, well, that was fun. The armor. Do I even have enough to upgrade again? That I would like. Fighting back. Yeah, I need that. Alright. Inventory, suit. Put that baby right there. Same time right there, boys. I can't believe it's part of Gaia, though. When Gaia, I think the main source broke off, I think they actually all diverted in a way. There's more than one of them. Genius! God damn it, the exact same time.
Heavy. It's hard, too.
But seriously, what is that thing?
That's a fear across that gap.
We're gonna have to kill these guys. Alright, well that was easy. Oh, it's worth it though. Alright, I got some good stuff. Well, not as good as I hoped, but good enough. Part of me wishes I didn't use that, but I needed to in order to kill them pretty fast, so I'm happy about that. Alright.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
Why did they kill them again? I'm gonna flip. I'm serious. Fuck. Who put a cliff there? So we're gonna have a problem here. You see those guys over there? I'm gonna go kill them again, but so the game was like, hey, not enough fighting. Go try again.
You're across that gap.
You're not happy either. Run! Easy. I'm gonna get strike back. Screw it. I like strike back better. In a sense, it helps since I'm only wearing this. I know my entire challenge is just to use this armor, but let's just face it, guys. I would not get far with that. So, yeah, we're just gonna change over it. I'm just gonna hold on to this then. Alright, let's try not to fall off. I wasn't expecting me to die that time, but whatever. Here it is. The bridge I wanted.
the last.
And now it's my turn.
And another console.
See what I have to say.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us. It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
I see legs. Legs are usually bad.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Connect. Wait. Son of a... It's gonna be down.
Not this time.
Apparently I jumped in. Did anyone else see that? No? Because I didn't either. I was expecting people to watch these kind of videos, but
Been looking for a way to defeat the daemon.
maybe in the future.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Find a way.
Another climbing course, huh? I understand this game's boring, guys, but it's fun for me, and I just want to know if people will like it. Just drop down. Drop down. Launch me up.
Sideways too.
Let's see if I can.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Perfect. Just the way I wanted to do. No. Didn't I actually just assumed.
Please, help us get to the other side.
So we need to be up there to do that. this. Alright, so we go up. Jump. I want to do an undertake now. I've never done one before. Yeah, I did it.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
I thought tunnels couldn't be destroyed.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
This looks like the old path. Close.
the altar.
7%
Desecrated.
primary.
So what? That's him. He's taking Cyan.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present? Or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Here we go. Lights leading there.
Possible security threat detected.
Boom. Boom.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
That way. You go the other way. You go this way. I got it now. Alright, so boom. 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 Then you can go that way. And I point you.
Security threat confirmed.
Shut up. I'm not scared of you anymore.
Preparing countermeasures.
Countermeasure my butt. Alright. I'm sick and tired of losing everyone.
Capture protocol initiated.
And I just want everything to be back to normal.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am incapable.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Let's go.
Keep moving towards the core.
Don't stop.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
It's pulsing so my shield won't work anyways.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's for?
You're mine. Now, let's kill this thing.
Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
Get down!
You're a toughie, aren't you? Start moving. I'm gonna strain you down myself, I have. Incoming. Incoming. Run. I was never expecting this. Go. Fire resistance. So up more health. You know what, buddy, this is how it's gonna work around here, okay? I take you down with these ropes, bang, 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 and I'm gonna win. Alright? You think you're restrained yet? Nope. You start, okay. That one hurt. Run. Come on. Come on, boy. Dance. Hey, you see that in his back?
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Where? Okay. Sit. Sit, boy, sit. Dude. Alright. You ain't gonna get repaired, Fire Claw. You're mine. Bugbear with a stick. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Go down. Sit. Death Claw. Death Claw. It's called Death Planet.
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
Great family reunion and all, but I need a little bit of loot here. So guys, give me a minute. I went through all of my wire just through that. Sure, I could have had a little bit more because of my stupidity. I didn't plan on thinking I'd survive, or I needed not that much. Like, I could have used all of my arrows in the entire.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
When women, really good English. When a lady just finished a fight, she needs to recuperate herself.
Cyan, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go! Lots of ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Budokai. Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Wow. There's seriously nothing to say. She did do. Wow. I don't know what to say, except for I can't believe that happened. So I guess we're gonna go beat him at the retreat. Go. I'm
have to find another way.
I'm seriously like not stoned. In a way I'm basically just not amazed. You know what I mean? I'm surprised in a way that I can't believe she's gone. I mean, we've lost people. We've lost.
They've spotted me.
Go. Okay. We've lost. Sorry guys. It's been so long since I played this game. I forgot the characters' names already. Rost, right? Yeah. We've lost him. And that's what, like, hit me the most. Like, seeing the entire trailer of us growing up with him and him training us, that hit me when he died. I was not expecting that. A lot of people of the Nora at the Sacred Land died. And I can't believe that either, too. We still have a lot of quests to do. I might just do them off camera. Wow. I'm not joking. I'm sure when I saw that happen, I did not tear up. I had a little bit of a tear coming in me, and then I was just like, no, we need to keep moving, you know. That's what I did. Like I said, I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting us to do something, you know. So, wow.
Low and quiet does it.
Come on, Charger. Let's go. Come on, boy. Keep going. I'm gonna assume that you're a boy because there are no females, except for me. Hope these things are guys. I don't know what gender they are. They don't have robotic penises. Actually, sit. Stay. Here we go. This feels like it just, first time we met, it just happened yesterday, but it's not.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
I want to go speak with him first. I want to see how he's holding up.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
I think they will. How you doing, Talk? How you doing, buddy?
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Alright. Thought over. You didn't let her down.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
I'm happy that I talked to him. I'm happy that I got him back on his feet. And that I'm not chieftain. Well, am I really considered still chieftain? But he's the main. So basically, when I'm here doing missions, I'm chieftain. Alright, he's a chieftain of the Warrak, right? I'm a chieftain of the Banuk. I don't know how to put it. Basically, when I'm here, I'm chieftain, but he's still in charge in a way. We kind of work together. You see. Alright, Cyan. What you got? Ugh.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
But basically what you're saying is, we could talk. Let's talk about these questions and I'll ask other questions. I'm surprised, like, I'm amazed on how well they did this. And look at the lighting. It's just beautiful. Let's talk about her first, and then we'll get to the serious business. Get out of the way.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
Did you see how that worked? She was going green. Friendly. Then she went into like a black deep voice. Like the name, this name, right? I can't say that. Screw it. We'll talk about, I'll remember the name later. Right? That kind of makes sense. And that's anger. And then she goes back to her normal self. Let's talk about Aratak.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Catharsis? I don't even know what that word is, and it sounds interesting. What are you?
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Oh. Firebreak, what is it?
This Firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Thanks. I'll make sure I read into that later on. Was Hephaestus destroyed?
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. Yeah, definitely.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
So basically what yellow means is that she is understanding, and she's, let's say, in a way, emotional. That's like her emotional state right there. This question. Let's do it.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
I found something that calmed the machines.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I.
Metal flowers. I wonder if those
I
are.
found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Other questions? Yellowstone.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Alright, so AIs, let's ask that.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Good point. I also have a question. If they're gonna make a Horizon, add the other AIs, but Hephaestus, that idiot, the Daemon, that's what I'm gonna call him for now. What if he's controlling them? Maybe because they're desperate. Do that. Do it. I want the game now. If you do this, I want it. Please. Okay. Clean your shoes.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
Upheaval.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
Alright, so let me stop you there, Cyan. Let me get this straight. What you're telling me, right, is that a cold. I know why. The machines have been eating up, right? It basically sends out gas. What happens with all that gas? It basically makes clouds and blocks out the sun. Oh, son of a. What's the
So
callback?
things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Ted Farrow.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Oh no, we're just curious. Well, farewell.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Hello, Aloy. Is there more you wish to talk about?
There is, Cyan. Thanks for the talk, Cyan.
I continue to enjoy...
Wow. I wish I could know more about him, though. Silas. I guess that's all we're gonna get.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. These minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Silas. That bitch. So basically we gotta find out where this other guy is. Saw a blue gleam over there. Hold on guys, let me... We're gonna get ourselves a new spear. Does that sound good? Basically, we gotta... What's over there? Let's fast travel. Man, when he says that, I mean, I already killed Hades. So they're basically working together. Is that what I'm getting? Wow. I heard that combining AI is so what Hades intends to do, I think, is to bring them all together. They're all fragments, right? Put them into one, and he's control. So he has everything. I think that's what he's gonna do. Personally, that's what I think. I don't know. I hope they make another one, because if they do, I'm definitely gonna buy it. I don't care how much it is. I'll buy it. I'll play it. I'll record it. I'll do it. This one over here. Can't believe he talked back to us. I thought you're with Hades, my darling. I mean, and that's why it keeps going. I think you're supposed to do everything, then do Hades, because I'm maxed out on my XP. All I need is more skill points.
Almost feels like sunburn.
So I can unlock my last ability and I can get an achievement for it. Let's go up here.
Must be the cave that shaman told me about. A long way down, and not natural either.
Oh.
It won't be alone down here. Here's one of the metal birds. Damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it. Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines.
I could be alone down here.
I'd have to ditch something. Huh. A little figure of some strange animal.
Let's go. Make it.
Need a lead. Huh. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. Just have to go up.
We go.
There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated.
Check the area.
Door seems frozen. Shutter powered down.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Could be something around that my focus will see. No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here.
Ban him.
Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
So it's basically a railgun. Is that what you're telling me? Ready to be ambushed. Is ready to be ambushed? That was not going to be going according to plan. Leave the drone here. Repeat that, yeah, that told me twice. I'm out of here as fast as I can get.
So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
You know, Aloy, there's only one way to find out. And that's by heading... And that's by heading back. Let's see how our old friend's doing at home. And then I'm gonna end the video, because we've been doing a lot today, guys. We've taken... we've taken down the stores, we've saved Cyan. We don't know anything else about Cyanless except for his past and his secrets, which we gotta learn. He'll tell us in the future after we're reading. Guys, of course, we are gonna start reading those, all that stuff. But of course, I don't think we're done. I think I'm gonna keep doing the mission for Hades and keep getting stuff, and then I'll unlock more things. I think a lot of it's corrupted. I don't know, but we're gonna have to look over until next to uncover map areas and discover machine sites. And I'm also taking on the bandit cap because I want to unlock it. Yeah.
Sakuli spent her time fishing or scrubbing dyes or hunting. What purpose do her paintings serve?
I asked Sakuli which story she was painting, and she said...
The Karja can call it murder, but they killed more than their share of Banuk during the war.
That's a good year.
Is no stranger to Karja blood. But the war is over. What does this murder...
These cities of the south sound like wonders, but I prefer a tent I can take with me, thank you. Last night, a few of us from different Weraks drank and shared our songs.
They say
No
it was
better way to
you
forge
who brought
bonds.
life back to the frozen Tallneck. What in the world did you do to it?
By the blue light. The claws beneath it. Which hunter is foolish enough to take on that? In uncertain times, it sometimes helps to sing the songs of those who came before me.
You want to know how many hunters the claws beneath has killed? Count the spears in the thing's back.
Keeping your quivers stocked, I hope.
Forget not the songs of those hunters whose spears are broken.
Spring up
I
overnight.
can taste the blood this spear will spill. Your weapon yearns for the hunt. You will need to tame its spirit. I transfer unto this spear the blue
I thought those
light.
times were behind us.
A blessed weapon still demands a skilled hunter to wield it. Are you prepared? Shall this spear be held in worthy hands?
This.
Others may use the machines, but only we seek to understand them.
Is this what you guys do? Where'd our friend go? Wow. This world's just disappearing. Let's go over here and talk to this guy. And this one. What's up, Birdman?
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending. And what does the conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. So I'll get started improving my spear.
Oh, yes. That is what I'm talking about. Man. Let's go. We're just gonna attach I'm sorry. Alright. Don't ask. Alright then. Looks like we gotta go over here and clear it out. Let's just go do it. Let's go see what it's like to fight these things again.
hidden.
How dare you? I just realized since I'm not chieftain anymore. There we go. I should make a rule for myself. Whenever I'm here, I keep the Banuk armor on. But this armor has been doing so much for me.
Not done yet.
Does a lot more damage than I thought it would.
Gonna need this.
Give me your parts. All I'm asking for, man. Alright, let's go.
What are these things again?
It's free. center village. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't even think about trying to run, but... That, but no. Burn! Burn! Freeze! Oh no, just die already. Jeez. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Over here, bud.
Summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
You hunted greatly, warrior. Now I must look for these, to be honest with you.
Getting too steep to ride.
These are off of older scrappers.
Good amount of food being left off this one.
Alright, where else do I need to go? There's more over here. I can grab later. That's the one over there. I need to get over there. Alright guys, I'm gonna go check what's up over there. I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for any notification, live stream, or video I do the feature. And I'll see you guys in the next Horizon Zero Dawn video, or in the next video. Bye guys. Woo! That was tough. It's as tough as the boss. Wait, no. Because the boss was harder, wasn't he? I didn't die. I'm surprised. I usually die off it the first time. Compared to the Deathbringer, he's a little tougher. Yeah, because I don't really have a lot. I don't have cannons to use against those things, and those were not like a boss. It was just like, here's a machine. I think there's more to the game. I don't think that's it. I think they're gonna have more updates and more places. The only way to find out is to see if there's a new expansion that comes out. Yeah. Let's go, Charger.